Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. And yes, still journal me crazy. So, anyway, first want to apologize for being gone as long as it was, but obviously I've decided that I've become an ostrich and too much in too much time I just needed to bury my head in the sand for a while. So I've dug it out. And anyway, this is the little notebook, cardinal notebook that we had made together that I did the giveaway on, and I believe this one is going to Dawn. But I decided I need to do a little extra to it because, it sat here too long. And when I was getting all my stuff together, I said, well, we need to put a few more things in here. So I found this little cardinal that I printed on some really nice vellum that I have. So I'm going to put this in here and do it like a little flip up so you can write on there. I know it's nothing like woohoo, but well, it just needed a little something something. So we're gonna glue in here. Hope y'all had a great New Year's. Well, as you know, I might be done with 2023 before it even started, but we're gonna be cheerful about it, even if it kills me. So, yeah. So John's having another throat procedure on Monday, which now we're to the point of it's getting, what they say? Oh, shoot. Anyway, dangerous. Because they can only stretch it so much, and since he only didn't even get a month out of the last time, once you stretch that scar tissue in the esophagus so much, it can rupture it. So, but they're going to do it. So, anyway, I'm trying to find, I want some, I don't know if I want to pull that over. So we're doing that on Monday. I don't know, these little snowflakes might be pretty to pull that in there. So we're doing that. Supposedly Tuesday, the trial place. The only reason why we haven't heard anything about getting him on any kind of trial, a new treatment, which anyway, here nor there, is because that doctor only works on Tuesdays, and he's been off because of the holidays, and not his day to work for quite a few weeks. So sure wish Cancer got to take a vacation, but anyway. So the nurse finally, they could at least call you back. They never called us back until we had to get nasty about it. So she said that she'll get with the doctor on Tuesday and find out what's going on, and that she promises that she will get back to us within another week or two. So remember when I was using that gilding with those certain fingers? There you go. So that's what I feel about that. So I have no faith in that at all now. But anyway, and then still no eating, no drinking. He's able to probably get a fourth a cup of like chicken broth down. It takes him about 2 hours, but he's getting it. So that's pretty much that nonsense here. So anyway, lung doctors pretty much not much they can do. Gave him another lung inhaler nebulizer thingy-jiggy, which I don't think it does any difference, but whatever. So alright, so I took the back page, I flipped it over, because we're going to make a pocket, another pocket on here. And then I glued these two pages together just so to be thick. Ooh, gotta take my shoes off. Talking about this stuff gets me hot under the collar. So anyway, what did I decide? Because I have this, and I'm wondering, do I want two cardinals on here or just one? And then I thought I just thought about what I was doing, but obviously I did not. These are too thick. Oh, dear Lord. Let me see what else. I know I'm over here digging through some stuff, and I really didn't want to make it all Christmassy because, it was supposed to be used for whenever. But, ran my mouth too much and didn't think. Oh, is this paper? No. This is cards. Oh, but I already punched on here, but that would kind of be okay, I think. Okay, so I think I got a plan now. Anyway, I did receive a few things from some people. It looks like my Secret Santa stalked and hit me again. I'll have to show you after I do this, but I wanted to finish this. And then, let me see. I got a happy from Dawn. And yes, no, we just need to wait because of all this crazy mail stuff and give it time for the swap to show up. Because I really believe it'll get here. Just, that post office. You know, any excuse to not do anything. You know, and the weather did have a lot to do. Because it is coming from all the way over there. From Missouri to Tennessee. And, you know, let's give them the little benefit of the doubt there. I know this is 45-pound paper. But, well, it might just have to be what it be's. I think that's going to work out just right. So, but I know, like I said, it just sat here too long, and it didn't call me dirty names. It just called me. I stenciled on here. Anyway, there's supposed to be some surprises, but there ain't no surprises now. I don't know. I have to make something else now to make it a surprise. Whatever. Oh, but yeah. Like I said, I sure wish I could be upbeat like Rhonda Winstead. I mean, that woman's got it going on. But yeah, no. Oh, so now I'm up to, I should say not down to, I'm up to washing human clothes now after all the flooding. So now it's time to wash all of our stuff. Jeez. I'm telling you. Yeah. Just enough. Had just enough, about enough. Alright, got to trim this a little bit more. Oh, I hope you guys had fun. I hope y'all had a great Christmas. Hope you had a fun New Year. I don't know if anybody does anything anymore. I think it rained, well, I mean, for the past week, I think we've had 4 days of rain. One really bad one where, you know, lots of thunder and all that good stuff. And this is not even, which, you know, I'm telling you, I'm going to have to get some drugs for Fergie. I mean, that girl, she is flat going to have a heart attack with this weather. I mean, she just pants and pants and pants, and her heart just beats 90 miles to an hour, and I feel so bad for her. So I guess next time I'm in town, I have to make myself a sticky note to look at the pet shops and see about some doggy Valium stuff. I know they sell, you know, that calming stuff, but I'm wondering if, you know, I don't know, maybe I need to Google, see if she can have a human Xanax. I can share those. They're only $7 of, you know, a fill. Oh, but I mean, man, and she's getting worse and worse and worse with it. That's the problem. I feel so bad. All right, so are we gonna? Yep, we're gonna just be there. So let's. You know what? I know. Let's make this an extra little hidden spot. And it's not going to go all the way in because, you know, we're going to glue it there. But I mean, why not? Let my brain just go somewhere else. What was it? Take Me Away. Who says that? Natasha Bedingfield or something? She sang that song. Oh, and you know, obviously I live underneath a rock because I don't pay attention to news or anything like that. I mean, why watch the rest of the world's depression, all their other stuff? We have enough. But apparently, I don't know if it was last year, they had, you know, that little Thai soccer team that the little boys and their coach had, after a practice, had went into this cave and then got stuck in there because it rained and had like early monsoon stuff. It's called 13 Lives. Well, we actually watched that yesterday, and yes, I mean, I was near tears a few times. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I have to tell you, that was a good movie, and I was really wishing, at the end, they would show pictures of the real guys that the movie stars portrayed and everything, and then just a little more tribute and stuff like that to other people. But it was actually a good thing. So then, any of you protective parents, you'll really be overprotective now. But oh my gosh, I'm amazed. And let me tell you, all those people, all the the volunteers that came from other countries and everything is just amazing. So it was a good movie. I'm not gonna tell you more because Beverly, every time I start talking about a movie, I end up spilling the beans. So I'm not spilling no beans. But if you've watched it, oh, it's a good movie. And if you haven't, you might want to put it on your feel good, oh my gosh type things. So, but yeah. And then my girlfriend's daughter had her other baby. I think it was January the 4th. I don't even know. I don't know what day it is anymore. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Oh. All right. So, but yep, she had another little boy. So, she's a mommy of 2 boys now. I told my girlfriend, I text her. I haven't really talked to many people for a while. I told her, I said, yep. I said, well, that's 2 down. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, remember a long time ago? Because like when Allie was in junior high, I said, yep, she's going to have 6 kids. And my girlfriend was like, bite your tongue. I'm like, she is. Well, she's already had 2 because they're like a year and a half apart. And so I told my girlfriend, I said, well, 2 down, 4 to go. And she's like, oh my gosh. She says, I can't take anymore. And because she helps babysit Maverick. And now she's going to be helping with Maverick and Malachi. And so, yeah, she's going to be a busy grandma. But she loves kids, so. Yep. But so, yeah, that was our good news for the new year. My girlfriend really thought she was going to have them in 2022. And, but nope. She held out and had him in 2023. Oh, but yeah. And I do want to thank all of you special people that have reached out to me. And there are some people I still need to reply to that I've seen in my phone and my little Gmails and stuff. But I do have to make a day and go over to my desk because I can't reply on my phone, or else it truly goes. I can read it, but I can't reply, or else the message sometimes is just totally deleted and lost, and it's not even then. No one understands. We don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, so if you wonder sometimes why I don't reply, it's just because I'm not downstairs in the other room where my computer is, because that's where I do all my emails. And then because if not, yeah, that's where they go, to unknown land. All right, so now I need to cut this off for sure. But, and then my son's, their little boy, Stone, he's having his first birthday, which we're not going to be able to go because, we have procedures that they're doing and waiting on, can you come? Because they like to, when they work you in, you got to, not have a life and not plan nothing. You got to be available. Because if you don't take that appointment, well, then you're, yeah, up the skabooty booties. So I haven't told them yet that I'm not going. So I guess I need to make that phone call. But, 010. I don't want to take too much off there. I'll just have to put some other washi or something down the side because I want to use him too. Oh. And you know, I have watched a few movies, but I haven't really paid attention. So I know some of them were pretty good, but you know how that goes. Oh. And like I said, a few of you that I've actually spoke to. I sure hope I didn't stress y'all out too much. Oh, I feel bad, but thank you so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being there. Alright, so we've got that. Now we need to mark it right here. I used to be a tough old bird. I can honestly tell you that. But I'm telling you, cancer will wear you down. Oh. Alright, we got that. We got little Miss Cardinal on here. They did portray her a little more brighter than she really is in real life. Because female cardinals, I'm sorry, you know, men, if that's all that you have is your bright colors to, you know, be able to attract women, shame on you. Women's species in the wildlife needs to have some beautiful colors too. They need to look nice. I mean, I would just like the peacock. Hello. How come that male peacock gets all his little crap and all his beautiful colors and stuff, and little Miss Thing is just like, oh hey, I'm a female peacock. Just like the poor little cardinal girls. I'm a plain little cardinal. Yeah, my man's nice, big, and red. Oh. But anyway. Let me see. I mean, I really don't have much to tell. Oh, I did have a funny story, but it just went boom out of my head. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll tell you some dumb John stories. Oh my God. I'm telling you, he's not with it like he used to be. And I don't care. And it irritates the mess out of him. And he does vent more. Well, anyway. I end up with the butt. So we're going Thursday to the GI doctor that they, you know, got him in. And so we're, you know, driving there because I mean that one's probably an hour 15 minutes to that one. So luckily we left an hour and 30 minutes early because, you know, we're driving and the whole time I'm asking because I know how he is. Do you know where you're going? Oh yeah, it's just right across the street from the hospital. I know he's been there, but I'm telling you, it's just not like it used to be. And I'm like, okay. I said, you know where you're going? Yeah. And I'm like, well, why don't you put it... And we fight about this constantly. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't stand driving with him anymore. But anyway, and I haven't liked driving with him for a long time, but it's getting to the point where I don't even want to ride with him because he stresses me out too much. And so we're driving. And so, okay, here's the hospital. Here's the road, you know, this... Because it's, you know, he's like, oh, it's on the main road right across from the hospital. So we go in, he just zips into this one medical building here. And I'm like, thinking to my own self, we've never been here. And I thought, well, maybe the doctor moved. His name's not there on the sign, but I'm like, oh, maybe he works with a group. And his name's just not out, you know, on the thing. So we get in there, you know, walk up and go upstairs and, you know, looking for the suite number. Well, he's all pissy. You know, we're walking around. John. I'm like, well, John, do you remember which way you went? I mean, just, ugh. So, and I'm like, well, and now he's pissed. Well, I'm going to miss my appointment. I'm like, call them. I'm sorry. Call. That's why they've invented a phone, you know? And I'm like, are you sure we're at the right place? I'm sure. I know where I'm at. Why you always got to, you know? So he calls them. Well, they're busy, so which, you know, makes them even madder. And let me see. We're going to put that blue snowflakey stuff on there. I'm like, well, John, why don't you put it in the little, because he likes to use the little phone navigator stuff. I have a TomTom. I use it better because, you know, if you use your TomTom and someone calls you or texts you on the phone, it doesn't throw you out of the direction because the stinking phone calls. Anyway, so I don't like that. So I use two things. I leave my phone, you know, on, so when I'm driving, if someone calls me, I can get to the phone and won't interfere in my directions because, you know, sure enough, somebody calls you right when you're trying to take that exit ramp somewhere that you've never been, and you're like stuck in Birmingham, Alabama, downtown. Anyway, a white girl don't need to be stuck in Birmingham, Alabama at night, okay? So anyway, so I just don't do it anymore. I just use two things. So, well, his phone, because he had to use his old phone, which is the same phone I use, which he swears he doesn't like, doesn't work, and blah, blah, blah. It won't give him directions. And I'm like, well, I said, okay. And so we're in the parking lot. We're in the car. We're fighting. And I'm like, John, just call him. No, I don't want to call him. I'm like, oh, my God. And so he's like, just give it here. I'm like, give what to you? He says, your phone. Just give it here. I mean, he's obviously been saying in his head, give me your phone, but it's never came out of his mouth. Give me your phone. And so, anyway, so I give him hit my phone. He, you know, researches the address, you know, the whole time, all pissy because we're late now. And so he puts the address in. Well, remember, hospital's here. It's right across the street from the hospital. These are the medical plaza places over here. You know where it is? Oh, down this road, around this bend, over the railroad tracks, way over here. Nowhere near over here. So we get there, you know, and luckily doctors aren't on time, but we are still 20 minutes late from the original appointment. And, you know, sometimes doctors just won't see you if you're not there on or before your scheduled time. But, you know, luckily they did. But, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, old men are horrible. You know, we just thought they knew everything when they were younger versions of themselves. But, oh, Lord have mercy, the older they get, the more they think they know, and they don't know nothing. So, yeah, we got there. Let me see. There's something else that was actually funny. I should have wrote it down. See, I can't remember because I get so mad I forget about stuff. Let's see. So we did that. Something other than getting lost going to the doctor's office. We did something else on Friday, which we, you know, went down to Nashville. Oh, God. Okay, so now I remember. See, I need to write these little notes down. So, you know, we go to the lung doctor. We had to drive all the way down to Nashville because, you know, he couldn't get us in anywhere else. And he only does, like, the one near us in Gallatin, like, Tuesdays a month or something like that. Otherwise, he's down at St. Thomas, and then down his main practice is in Nashville. So, no biggie. You know, you can get us in. We'll get down there. So, anyway, here's a pocket here, and another little short, sneaky pocket here, little hidden pocket. So, that's your little, the back pocket thing. I love that little washing. Okay, anyway. Now I'm debating what do I want to do on there. Where's my, I know, see? And I'm telling you, this last ordeal has sucked. I think I had 10 brain cells left. I might have 2 now. So I'm working on 2 brain cells, which, you know, really does worry me because I need some brain cells. And I think I've fried them all. So anyway, we drive down to the hospital, and, you know, we get there with not much ordeal, even though we had some, because, you know, John, of course, knows where he's going. No, you don't know where you're going. And we almost missed our exit, even though we were using the little navigator thing. But we got there. Well, let me tell you, their parking arrangements there are crazy, crazy, crazy. And usually I take a picture of where we parked, because it is that difficult. I mean, it's so big, it's huge. Every hospital down there is huge, and then they only have so many parking garages, and this is not going to work for me in the middle. And they only have so many parking garages, and so it's like going into a huge airport, and you'll never come out. Yeah, I promise you. So stupid Candace thought she would remember where we parked, but I didn't. I did. I remember more than John, but I listened to John and fell for John's nonsense. And so, well, there you go. Anyway, when we got out, we heard like someone screaming and like dogs barking. And, I'm one of those nosy people, and I want to say nosy, but just one of those people that I will come to a stranger's aid or rescue. But I could tell it was further down, because we were like up 3 stories, 3 parking tiers up, and but it sounded really bad, and I was like, oh man, I told John, I said that really sounds like someone. At first I thought someone was getting attacked, and then I thought, well, maybe their dogs are defending them, and but we had to get in to see the doctor. I couldn't be nosy. This is the one time I wish I would have been nosy, but anyway, I wasn't. I went and did my thing. We went in there, and well, I saw these dogs when we were going up to the elevator. You could see, because how the parking garage, you have parking here, and then the center is all open all the way down, and then there's parking everywhere else, and the whole inside's open because you have to drive in elevators. And I could see a German Shepherd and this other dog, which I couldn't make out what kind of dog it was, but they were down there, and I was like, oh gosh. I told John, I said, well, there's some dogs down there. So that's odd. I've never seen dogs. Because, we're downtown Nashville. And I'm like, I've never seen dogs. Never have seen dogs there at the, at that hospital. Ever. Loose, or, rarely do you see a few people walking their dogs down there. Because, like I said, it is downtown. And, and so I really wish I would have went down there, but I didn't. And so, because we were doing our thing. I know I think I'm gonna make another little pocket here, but then if I did that, why not do it in the middle? Told you, it's getting a little ridiculous with, okay, good, nothing over there, with lack of brain cells. So we go in there, and we get on the crazy elevator, which like I said, somebody knows where they're going, and they never knew. So anyway, we get in there, and John's like, and I'm like, well, where's his office? Because I've only been there one time. I usually only go to this other one. We usually go to the one in Gallatin. We've been there one time, and then one time with another one before he I can't keep him straight. We've seen so many doctors, and so many of them like leave the practice or change, and it's just too confusing. So I'm just folding this over to make a little tuck pocket. So we go in and do our thing with the doctor. He orders an X-ray and everything of his chest and stuff. And then, come to find out, John took himself off of his steroids. Well, so I came in glued in the office because John doesn't tell me these things, which pisses me off. Because, if you go somewhere and it's an emergency and you have to say, well, what medicines are your husband on? Then you tell him blah, 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 blah. And it could be something that could be very important that, if they think you have it and you really haven't had it, then they might give you treat you for something, and it's the wrong thing. Next thing you know, they kill you because you've told them the wrong thing. So John decides to say, oh, well, I've taken myself off of that dextromethorphan or whatever, that cancer steroid that they give you for energy and well-being and all that good stuff, kind of keep your mind in there. And I'm like, So now I'm like, well, no wonder. Because he has been a bigger butthole the last, you know, time. And that's because he took himself off of the thing. Every time he takes himself off of this stinking drug, it doesn't help. It makes him sicker. And we have this argument all the time, even with this the lung doctor we were in there. And when he said that, I mean, I came unglued. And Dr. Farrell, he's just like, Mr. Johnson, you cannot stop taking these medicines at your own, you know, discretion, your own decision. These are, and I'm like, these are prescribed to you, and I'm a little loud. I'm like, these are prescribed to you for a reason. I said, you are not the effing doctor. And I said, if you were the effing doctor, I said, by God, we wouldn't be here all the time. And I said, and you need to stop reading up. Oh, because he had read up on some other stuff that he was telling the GI doctor, and the GI doctor was like, what? I said, oh, he's over, you know, research, so now John thinks he's a doctor. Another man trait. And so Dr. Farrell's like, no, you do not stop taking that drug. He says, don't stop taking that drug until I tell you to stop taking that drug. I said, Dr. Farrell, could you put that in writing so I can tape it to the refrigerator? He's like, oh, I'd be more than happy to. And John's like, I heard him. I'm like, that's what you said the last time and the time before when he decided he was going to, you know, doctor him own self. And, oh my God. So, yeah. So, anyway, squirrel, butterfly. But that's what I have to deal with. You know, and it makes me crazier than usual. So, so we, you know, get all that and everything. We come out. Well, this lady, she's in the elevator and she has tears in her eyes. I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, oh my God. She goes, I almost got attacked by these dogs down there. And I'm like, I told John, I said, I told you there were some dogs down there. And she's like, yeah. She said, I tried to get into the elevator and one was chasing me. And she said, I'm getting ready to go right now to report to security. Well, you know, I'm sorry. They might have shot those dogs, but they were highly aggressive. And so the screaming that we heard was for real. And I'm sorry, where's the security for the stinking hospital that, you know, if your average people heard something, which I guess I should have reported it myself so they could have went and investigated it. But, oh my gosh. So, yeah, it was a crazy little day yesterday. Oh, wait, today's Sunday. Friday. Thursday, Friday. I know, now see, let's put a little water on here. Let me go get my spray bottle. But, yeah. So, you know, I told John I might be driving from now on because this is just getting to be a little bit ridiculous. Don't freak out yet. I know I can hear Dawn, no, don't make her ugly. I hope I'm not. But I'm getting ready to go get my water. And we're going to see. We're going to see what this does. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Got my water. And we'll quit yakking about other stuff. So I'm just going to, you know, because you're supposed to put water on this distress stuff. And it's supposed to do all these wonderful things to it. So, we're trying to wonderful thing it. But I don't see no wonderful thing happening. Let me wipe it off over here. Oh, it's kind of bluish with the, what you dinky? The ink paper. Let's hit it a little harder. Okay, then we have this, which this one is boom 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 boom. Just says patina. Oops. Obviously when I close this up, I had something on it. Anyway, let's put a little... Good grief. It's almost like gluey Mod Podge or something. I don't know what's going on here. You know, I don't even have any cover on me. Not even paper towels. I have a good shirt on. I'm sure this is... Here, let me try to put a paper bib in front of me just in case. Alright. Now. Oops. See? I was doing good until I put a bib on me. And then it just went everywhere. Everywhere put on the paper. Okay. So. Hey, but my bib worked. I don't know what the heck I got on there. My little sticker bib. Alright. We'll put that back in a minute. Ew, that is just nasty. I don't know what is on there. Okay. See, now I've told too many stories. I've wasted too much time. Oh, hey, well, welcome back. What else is new, huh? That's right. Things haven't changed. Oh, my gosh. Other than, I mean, I have got, I don't know what the heck this is all over me. It's gross. Oh, nasty. I mean, can you see that? It's like, I'm wondering if I maybe got Mod Podge or, I don't know what. It's like boogers. It's gross. Okay, so that's going to dry over there. Oh, it's going to bleed through a little over there, but that'll be okay. Oh, man, gross. All right, so let's put our little bird on here so we can make another little tuck spot. I hope Dawn wasn't screaming too loud, saying, no, no, no. Oops. If you don't like it, Dawn, just let me know, and I'll make another one. Oh, my gosh. Gotta refill my glue. And I gotta go see if I can find the name of this cardinal kit. It was some different little place that I haven't bought from before. Now see, this would be cute if you just still left it like that. If I would have folded it the other way, and it could have just been just a little foldy thing. But since I said I was gonna make it a pocket, we need to go ahead and put this bright stuff over there. I know. Or should I take another piece of... I hate using this paper, but that is just hurting my eyeballs. Oh, see, that's just a little prettier. I can't let it fall because, you know, then that will bleed onto there, and I don't want to do that. So, we have that one. Yeah. I have a few over here that I printed for something else. Oh, this one. This one might be pretty. I don't know. Dawn, give me a call. Let me know. Hey, oh gosh, somehow I've got a sticker stuck on me from over here. Oops. All right, let's just cut this little bad boy down and get him on here so I can set it aside. Oh, I don't need to do that because it can go underneath here, but I need, bum, 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 bum. We'll do 4 1/8. Well, we'll do 4 1/4 since we have all this over there that we're not going to see when we tuck it in there, so it's not going to matter. Okay. So, oh, I cut it the wrong way. God bless America. Okay. So we needed to go long ways, huh? Obviously, that was not meant to be there. Let's see. Oh, man. Where's my pad of paper that came from? All right, let me put you on hold so I can get my little poop together real quick. Okay, guys, so I got my pad of paper that some of these other, no, well, I guess I dreamt that I used. So anyway, so this has nothing to do with it. So I'm trying to decide if I want to use this for my backing. So I'm looking through my camera so I can kind of see, because you know it's like got the little dotties and it kind of goes with the dots over there. Or I have that, which, you know, gosh, I can't look in here. I like that one. I sure wish Dawn could just give me a call. Okay, I like the blue. I'm going with the blue. So, and like I said, I have no idea why I thought I had used this paper in there, because I didn't. So I need 4 in a 1/8. So let's just cut. Well, I guess. Okay, let me see. I know. Will 4 be okay? So we have 4. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm gonna cut it off at 4. All right, and then we just need to turn it over so we can see where we need to trim. Okay, right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that I didn't even really need this. That's what I had in my head, though, that I wanted to use. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to go get some, like, what is that? Ginkgo and brain cell medicine. Oh, gosh. I know. It's really bad. Okay, so. Oops. So we're going to put this on here and make another little tuck spot. Let me round the corners. And we're going to call this done. Before I give Dawn a heart attack. I'm sure she's just like, no. It's like, oh, well, let's just do more to it. And she's like, no. Oh, man. Okay. This is really pretty. The sparkle in here. Even though it's got some kind of gook on there. It's Heidi Swapp Color Shine. And it's just called patina. Some kind of green. Got it at Michael's or Tuesday Morning. One of the two. Alright. Yep, that's dry. Only thing I'm worried about is that one, so we'll just stick a little of that in there. And then we'll glue this down. And like I said, we're going to call this one done. And, well, no surprise for Dawn, because I needed a video, so I had to film something. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Need to go around that corner a little bit better. Oh, and then after, you know, our appointment, there's a place in Nashville called, oh shoot, Smart Craft or something. It's like a Goodwill, but it's all it is craft stuff. Now, I met this lady once at Tuesday morning, and she was telling me all about it. And she was like, oh, you can go in there for like 20 bucks and get a whole bag full. Well, yeah, you could get a bag full, like a Walmart plastic bag. You know, in my mind, I'm thinking other stuff. But I have to admit, it was pretty cool. I did spend $20. I spent $19.15. And I did get some interesting stuff. And I mean, let me tell you, they have everything like stained glass. You name it, they've got it in there. It's all secondhand, used, like stamps, clear stamps, wooden stamps, buttons and fabrics. Fabrics are like, one wall is $4 a pound, another wall is $7 a pound. And I didn't need any. Oh, but I did buy two. Oh, I don't have it here. But anyway, it was yellow, and it just talked to me. And because I decided I needed that. They were only $1 a piece, so that's why I got those. Oh, darn! I got a lumpy bump back here, and I should have filmed it, but you know, I was like, oh well, no. But I'll have to do the link because they do have a little website. But all the money, it's a non-profit place, and all the money goes to help like special needs adults and stuff for their programs and things. And but yeah, I mean, they had some interesting stuff. Now their lace was a little expensive. You know, there was some, but I was like, you know, I got so much, but there was some, you know, I thought about it. I was like, oh, I wish I would have bought that, but nope, because that would have led it to something else, and I just, no. I spent $20, and that was it. So, but I will go back. And then there's another one that's down there that's kind of on the similar basis, but you know, John wasn't feeling good, so and then plus I hadn't had breakfast or anything, and by now it was 12:30, and so I was getting a little pukey myself, and but it's another like craft shop that, you know, I wouldn't mind going to look at that one too, because, you know, this one, if you know your stuff, I'm telling you, you could do good in there. But, you know, I don't know. I didn't need anything else. I have so much I've got to use and share and all that good stuff. So, but it's pretty interesting, and yeah, definitely will have to go back by myself. And you have to bring your own like shopping bag or box, because they do not give any. They have none. And this lady that was in front of me wrapping up her stained glass, she's like, oh, well, do y'all ever need any? And the lady's like, no, we're not, that's not our job. And I'm like, ooh, okay. So, all right, well, so that dolled up our thing. Like I said, I hope I didn't give Dawn a stroke. But, and I think I'm going to I might put some more of this down here. Oh, I just love that. Dawn, I sure hope you like that washi, because I've used it. Did I just use it on the back? Or I did it on front too. Okay, so we're going to put some down here just to tie it in. But yeah, you know, some stuff, and then I personally felt some stuff was overpriced, just like when you go to Goodwill. I'm like, you know, people was donated and it's broken and it's not all here. But anyway, don't buy it. But yes, some things I thought was a little high price. Some things, you know, like they were reasonably priced. And now they had like 12 by 12 loose paper was 25 cents a piece. And I mean, they had some nice paper. Don't need a piece of paper, save my life. They have like colored cardstock, the 110 pound cardstock, 10 cents a piece. And then they had like graphic 45 12 by 12 pad. It looked like, you know, a lot of them look like it hasn't been used, but there's some that you could tell that, you know, like 1 or 2 pages was taken out of it. And they were wanting like $8 for that. And I'm like, well, you know, if I needed any, that would be okay. But I was like, no, I'm not buying paper. even though I know where to go. But it was just, it was interesting. And it wasn't a big place, but they had a lot of stuff, a lot of craft stuff. And ladies, they come in there. And it's right across the street, literally across the street from Opryland down there in Nashville. So, but next time I go, I'll have to take some pictures in there so you can see. All right, so that just pulled in some more of this little green stuff. And let me just make sure before I close it. Oh, that one's still a little damp. Okay, so we won't close it all the way. So we added our vellum to the front, so you can just write on there, and pulled in our little cardinal from the front. We put him on the back. I did a few little stamps on there just because I felt like stamping. I had to get back into it, And then we did the center. This is the center of the notebook. Made a little tuck pocket there, and then splatter them there just because I felt like it. This would be really cute with some snowflakes. Let me see. Do I have any hanging out here? I know I didn't use them all. Hello. Oh, here's my... See, I don't know. Hey, Dawn, when you... No, because I want to get this... If you see this today, maybe I'll just put some snowflakes in... I'll put some snowflakes in a little baggie and put them inside here. So that way, if you want to put some snowflakes on here, you can, girl. Because even though I think that would be cute, but I am going to put some snowflakes in there so you can glue them on your thing. Okay, so because I kind of like that. So there's that, and then only because this is still a little damp, let me put another a book page on there, and then on the very back, I well, as you can tell, I added a little page here with a little journal card. And then you can, write on here or put another little pocket on here. And then we did this little fold over page just like we did on the front. And then have a little tuck spot there. And then here's a little secret tuck spot. And then the back is just plain for writing. So, I know, like I said, I couldn't let it go out plain because it sat there and it just kept screaming, Candace. And I said, okay, fine. So, and I figured this would help me, like, get back into it, because I've been away far too long, and it's not like riding a horse. It's a little more difficult. So anyway, but I love this little vellum that printed great. Anyway, so all right. Well, that is just some little extra yum-yums that I did. Make sure I'm even in. I sure hope I was. Some little extra yum-yums I did in this ho-ho-ho drawings that we did. And like I said, this is, I do believe this one Dawn had got. Because I think Elka won the cheers. So, I don't know. It could be vice versa. But I think Elka got the cheers. So... and I'm kind of leaning on maybe, I don't know if I want, I don't know. Hey, Elka. Oh, I wish I, wait, hold on. Oh no, where'd it go? Let me look. I got my little ho-ho list right here. Let's see. We have the cheers. Yep, okay, I'm right. So, the gift wrap notebook surprise was Dawn. So this was Dawn, and this is Elka. So Elka, if you would rather scrunch the scrunch seam ribbon tie on here, or do you like this chunky yarn, let me know for sure before I mail this out. So let me know, because I'm going to get these out. Let me see, wait, not tomorrow, because we have another doctor's that we have to go Tuesday, but I'll have them all ready to go, so that way Tuesday I can go bring them to the post office. So just let me know for sure, So that way, if you would rather the scrunchy ribbon or sari silk, or if you like that, just let me know for sure. I know. See, too many choices. That's my problem. All right, so now I hope y'all enjoyed this. And like I said, thanks again for waiting on me. Thanks again for putting up with me. And let me get back into the groove, and then so we can get these things finished and go on to the next round. And like I said, I will try to leave it at crafting, and if anything crazy happens, I'll let you know. But I will try not to, do too much with it. All right. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. Thank you for everything, and thank you for coming back. If you went away, I mean, I understand. I hope you come back. I hope you stay back. And lots of kisses, lots of love, and y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And let's see if we can't get some crafting done. I know I got some Nomi stuff. We got to get on to the little Nomi pockets that I started, and the big gnome journal. And then with our scraps, we're going to put it into the little Nomi one too. So I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.